What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So, oh, let me get this fucking. When you got big ass lips, sometimes you miss the motherfucking mark when you put damn lip gloss on and shit. God damn, all the time. I know sometimes y'all be looking at my videos like, bitch, wipe that shit off the corner of your mouth, cause I noticed it afterward. I'm like, damn, I'm all glossy and shit. Fuck. But anyway, how y'all guys are doing? Okay, that sounds so illiterate, but y'all get what I'm saying. How y'all doing? I hope this week has been a good one for you guys. Shout out to everybody dealing with the after effects of Hurricane Irma, those who still dealing with the effects of Hurricane Harvey. Hurricane Irma was being a bitch, okay? She was being a bitch, and she didn't know which way she wanted to go, okay? She said Jose was hot on her tail, so bitch, she just had to roll out this way, this way, this way. I had to fake that motherfucker out, so um after she came through and wreaked havoc on the fucking Caribbean islands and shit, I hope you guys are doing great or better or trying to get back into the flow of things out there, because I know they got the brunt of Hurricane Irma. So we're gonna still send prayers to them, especially because they shit got fucked all the way up. And I don't really hear too many people talking about the fact that the islands, they got fucked up the worst in this second helping the storms and shit. But people focus on Florida and South Carolina and parts of, I heard Georgia went out of power, okay? I was like, oh shit, I know a lot of people up in Georgia. I know some people in Florida. My boo Jay went silent. I'm sitting here like, oh my God, I don't see him on social media. I hope he okay, but he okay. They just lost power and all that stuff out there in Florida. But I think y'all had a little bit of flooding, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. They did have a couple of deaths or so out here on the coast, whatever. But other than that, it was not up to the magnitude that Hurricane Harvey was. And I feel as though it's because they had more time and more forewarning to actually evacuate and to prepare than they did for Hurricane Harvey. So I guess you learn from your mistakes. And then by the time it came to Florida, I think it kind of died down just a little bit. The winds were still fucked up. Did you see that CNN report when the girl was like, it's all this wind, and I'm a chunky girl, and Don Lemon was like, no matter what you are, you're still a beautiful woman, okay, regardless. And then that same woman who was being blown away by the goddamn wind and everything, she is literally holding on the side of this concrete wall, and then the guy in the blue jacket gonna say something. So I heard we see her over there holding on to the side of the concrete wall just to get her balance. How are you doing? Bitch, how the fuck you think I'm doing? I'm still trying to hold my balance. The lady was, if she would have moved the finger, she would have flown away, okay? I said, quit asking these dumb questions. See, that's why people be snapping off on reporters, all right? Because y'all ask the most dumbest questions ever. But, they did a little charity thing hand in hand on Tuesday the 12th, to raise funds and awareness for Hurricane Harvey and everything, and that was real nice, I guess. Stevie Wonder started it off, and all I remember, of course they tried to hype it up like, oh, because Beyonce gonna be there. Listen, stop using Beyonce as a focal point, as a reason to get people to tune in, because I guaranteed you it's not gonna be what you thought it was gonna be, okay? People hyped that shit up like he was finna be, oh, she finna come and perform. That bitch wasn't finna come to perform. That bitch sent in a goddamn video. Okay, a video where she was talking. Mama was speaking clearly. Mama was enunciating, okay? She was hitting those T's in those words. I said, bitch, how many takes did it take you to do this? All right, you get it. And the whole time I was thinking, well, Matthew Knowles said, Beyonce ain't no public speaker. I wouldn't dare put her, he kind of shade his own daughter, but he was telling the truth. Beyonce know the truth. I really do. I love Beyonce with all my heart. I really do. But see, this is, if you can't shade your fave, you who the fuck are you? Okay? So I know I wasn't the only one thinking it. All right, she's been practicing. Good job. All right, I love it. But I really do want to know how many takes it was. But moving on from that, yeah, they hyped that up. Anyway, it was nice for what it was. I did enjoy the Stevie Wonder performance that opened up the show, because it had the lady who was singing in the shelters. Okay, that big black lady with that powerful ass voice. I wasn't even paying attention to the choir when they started singing because I was sitting in here doing some other stuff. And then all of a sudden I just heard this voice that sounded so familiar and so powerful. I turned around. I said, I know that voice. I said, bitch, look at you. Look at you. That's a good. I love that. I love that moment right there. Had all them celebrities just shook, sitting there like, oh my God. I said, yes, power. That's what it is. Touch your soul, didn't it? Because it touched mine, okay? Usher was there. I was like, Usher, step away from the mic. They should have put a mask on. Let me stop. I'm not going to do that to Usher, okay? Usher got to get out here and do his shit. You know, it's not about that. It was positive all in all. We saw Kelly Rowland on there. It was cute. You know, Janet and Beyonce was down there in Houston this past weekend doing their little charitable work and, you know, visiting the shelters and donating food. Janet did her concert out there in Houston. It was a good look. I really love it. I really wish that they kind of would have, well, we don't know because bitch is so secretive, you know, these days. And they take like 15 years to post stuff. You know, they're not obligated to tell us what's going on. But it would have been nice if they would have hooked up, you know, if you know, they would have hooked up while each other was down there. That would have been cute, real cute. I can see a fucking collab with Janet and Beyonce. Okay, it ain't gonna be no hard singing or whatever because, bitch, we know Janet ain't no hard singer. All right, if I can see a dance track. Like, bitch, be like, both of them be like, bitches, we back, okay? Had babies, dropped these lows and came back, body snatched as fuck. Okay, let's give you this sickening 8 count and shit. Pop, 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 pop. Bam. And I'm like, damn. And the video be all shit, be the shit and stuff. You know, it'll make up for the Beyonce and Alicia Keys put it in the love song video because we still ain't got that shit. No one has ever leaked that shit in full. We got stills. We probably got a little clip of the making. But other than that, that bitch just left into oblivion. We don't know what the fuck happened. Mystery of the 21st century. But, is it the 21st century? Yeah. Okay. But, you know, that shit happened. And it's a good look. Okay. Shout out to Trader Truth because he was one of the ones that just was out there and at the forefront of the celebrities, I guess, and especially the local celebrities that's out there in Houston who was just doing his damn thing. And of course, you know, the Beehive got into a little tiff with T.I. and Charlamagne because this radio station posted a clip or a picture about Beyonce coming down there and just giving her props or whatever. And it was a still shot or whatever from the same food drive that Trader Truth was at. And, you know, T.I. and Charlamagne was on the post and was basically saying it's fucked up that y'all tried to, you know, make it seem as if Trey wasn't there. Beyonce, no disrespect, but Beyonce ain't the only one that was there. And if you didn't know the backstory, it did come off as if, you know, they was trying to diss Beyonce. And I even said, you know, it's not about competition or recognition. You know, this is a hometown. And let me just go in on something right quick. I'll do it in a second. Let me continue this. So it's her hometown or whatever, but they were saying that not against Beyonce, but against the fact that this radio station will refuse and has been refusing to give Trey the Truth any type of play, any type of props, any type of notice or whatever. They have him banned from the station. I don't know the complete backstory, but it was something that I guess he was found not guilty of. They still saying that, you know, fuck him. You know, so that's what they was referring to. How are you gonna, you know, even in this time of people coming together and someone that's actually doing good, you can't put your petty differences aside and still acknowledge what this man has been doing since the beginning. That's where they was coming from. And I had to look it up and be like, okay, I get it, you know, before I go off. But it was cool. Let me just go on to some of these Janet Jackson fans. Okay. And you Navy fans too. Okay, because some of y'all are just dumb as fuck. You know, I love Rihanna, I love Janet, and I love Beyonce, but bitch, I'm a reasonable ass person. It is not a competition every fucking time, okay? Rihanna, shout out to Boo Boo because Boo Boo released Fenty Beauty 40 Shades of Black Girl. You know what I'm saying? Foundations and all that shit. I don't know what it is. You know, that ain't my forte. I've been hearing some good things about it. It's looking nice or whatever. And then the day after, that's when Beyonce went down there to Houston and we seen her with the reports, whatever, fine. And then Janet down there, whatever. So you got either Navy that was in my comments talking about stuff. Not even 24 hours later, Beyonce had to do something to try to upstage Rihanna. And I'm sitting here like, bitch, what the fuck does this have to do with Rihanna selling fucking makeup that sold the fuck out? Beyonce is helping her goddamn city. I about to say country. Her city. Same thing with fucking Janet. Oh, well, she heard that Janet was coming down there, so she tried to come down. Bitch, get the fuck out of there, okay? Like, people, it's not a fucking competition. All the people that y'all try to put against each other, they're actually fucking cool with each other, okay? So shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Like, goddamn. Ugh, it's not a competition. But, anyway, I just wanted to get that little tidbit out because I just feel like this video is about to get a little depressing because it's just a lot of stuff that, been going on that's kind of fucked up. One of the main stories that came out, and once again, before I leave this, and I didn't even mention it in my Love and Hip Hop video because it was September 11th on Monday, but this is the 16th anniversary of September 11th this week. Monday was actually, and it's one of those days that will never ever be forgotten from a lot of us who actually experienced it. And meaning whether we were there in New York or we seen everything go down, we remember exactly where we were when we got news, okay? I was a freshman in high school. It was literally the second week of high school for me, okay? I was going into homeroom and in my school, each classroom had a TV, where we do morning announcements and stuff like that. I was going to homeroom and they just shut everything down, turned on all the TVs all over the school, in the lunchrooms, in the classrooms, and they was just showing us that breaking news, a plane went into the World Trade Center. And at that time, I didn't even know what the World Trade Center was. That was the first time I ever heard anything about that, okay? And then I had to go back and do my research and, to see all that stuff, that devastation, that evil, that hate, it was a lot. It was a lot. And it didn't affect me personally. I didn't know anybody that worked there, but a couple of people that was actually in my homeroom had the strongest reaction because they had relatives that worked in that building. And I don't know what happened to them because it's just sad. It was just really a sad day. And, I just pray for everybody who were involved. Did they do the reading of the names like they usually do each year? I don't, I really didn't see that. I don't know. Was it really that much hype around it this year? I don't know. I didn't really see that. But, prayers still go out to them, an event that will never ever be forgotten, and hopefully it will never ever be repeated. All right. But more somber news and messed up news. Out there in New Hampshire, we had an 8-year-old boy who is biracial. They live in this neighborhood, county. I think it was like 14,000 people or whatever, but 96% of the county, the place where they live at, is white folks. And then the rest are either a few blacks or biracial people, And this 8-year-old boy was biracial, okay? And he was being picked on and targeted by a group of teenagers, white, who literally put a noose around his neck and tried to lynch him. I seen the pictures of his neck, and my God, you know what? Let me just tell you this. It is too... The racial climate is at a peak right now, and it is so sad. It is so sad that we have to deal with hearing in 2017 people still being lynched or attempted to be lynched. This is not the first time we've heard something about, some kids trying to lynch another student or whatever. This happened earlier this week, this year too. Okay, and I'm like, what is going on? What is being taught in the homes? Okay, hate is homegrown. Hate is fucking taught, and then it doesn't help that you have what you have in going on with our government and the administration that's running this country and things of that matter. You got that going on, and it's just messed up. This is why I further say I cannot fucking have kids, okay? And I don't want to have kids, not yet. My mind is not there. I will never give birth because that's just, I already told you, no, that's just something that I will never and never had no desire to do. But, you know, if I ever to get a partner and we decide to have kids or whatever, I have to be in that mind frame that I can handle it. But at this moment in time, I know I can't because let me would have gotten a phone call saying that my child was injured, my child, somebody tried to hang my child, lynch my child in 2017, like we are back in 1900s and on back, bitch. Let that would have been me. Somebody would have died that day. I would have fucking found every last one of them and killed their ass. I'm not even fucking playing. No, you put your hands and you tried to kill my baby, and I'm finna fuck your ass up. I don't give a fuck who it is, bitch. Take me to goddamn jail. My baby, okay? Okay, you gonna stay with this. I'm finna go out here on this mission. I'm finna fuck these niggas up, and then I'm finna go to jail. That's all that it is, okay? That's all that it fucking is. I just wouldn't. It makes me mad, as you can see. It's 2017 and we still dealing with this bullshit. Racism ain't going nowhere, but god damn. Y'all trying to bring back this old shit. See, we was progressing for a little bit, and now we're just going back, and it's just fucked up. And then you got, like, what's her name? Jemele Hill on ESPN. She literally tweeted out that Trump is a white supremacist. And he's surrounded by a bunch of white supremacists in the White House. Okay? He's ignorant as fuck and all that shit. So, of course, people jumped on her and, calling her all types of niggers and stuff like that. But ESPN wanted to issue an apology on her behalf. And not necessarily, saying that she apologized or whatever. ESPN is the one that issued the apology or whatever. And I'm sitting here like, Jemele, don't apologize for what you said because that shit is fucking facts, okay? That is facts, that is true, and all that shit. So basically what you're saying is, it's okay to, see the white supremacy, but it is not okay to denounce it and to call it out. But you're supposed to stand for diversity and fairness and all this stuff. But when I speak on shit, it's against the rules and the conduct and all this stuff. It's not with the company policy. That's because a lot of these companies, they in cahoots with fucking Trump. So they don't want to affect their bottom goddamn line, bitch. But Jemele, I'm here for you anyway, and I hope I'm saying your name right. But it's a little parch. So one of the other biggest story that came out this week was the Kanika Jenkins story out here, not necessarily in Chicago, but a suburb of Chicago. Okay, so don't get that shit twisted. Y'all talking about some of the Chicago police ain't doing shit. No, that's the North Chicago police. Two different people. Two different thing. Alright, so basically what we gathered happened. No one really knows exactly what happened. It's a lot of inference and theories and all this stuff. All we can say for sure is regardless of what the police say, foul play was afoot in somebody's line, and bitches are fucked up, okay? That's what it is, all right? I just don't understand this whole story in the way that it is. This is a story that should be, put out there for a lot of people, especially people who have young kids or teenagers and things of that such. It's just a lot that goes on. You can't even fucking keep your eye off your kids without something happened to them and their so-called friends not even having their back. Like, I just say I can't have kids. I can't. I'm too fucking paranoid because I will kill a bitch. Okay, put me to jail. Anyway, I'm sorry. Kanika Jenkins. So she's a 19-year-old girl. She's actually from the west side of Chicago. Girl, I don't fuck with the west side. That is a whole nother breed over there. But anyway, south side till I die. But what happened from what we gathered, news was reporting, she went to a party where her mother let her borrow her car. And she was supposed to go out to the show, to the movies or whatever, and then go bowling with her friends. But instead of doing that, she went to a hotel party out there in Rosemont, Rosemont, Illinois. And they went to this hotel, and around 4 o'clock that morning, the next morning, that Saturday morning, the mother gets a phone call from the friend saying that they could not find Kanika. They left. She didn't have her phone. She left her phone. She left the car, keys. So they in the car. They dropped the car off over at the mother's house, but they couldn't find her at the hotel. So they just went on ahead and left. And they're gonna bring back the car and all that stuff. And they're gonna bring back her cell phone and the keys and all that. And then that Sunday night, early Sunday morning, okay, after the mother came down there to the hotel, was looking for her daughter, she was getting a lot of resistance. She was trying to go from door to door, but the hotel staff wouldn't let her. They said, you have to file a report or whatever, and get a warrant or whatever to see the video footage to see what's going on. And then when the police come down, they did, wait like 5 hours or so before that she can actually go through the hotel, I guess to get a warrant or some shit like that. I don't know, to see the footage. And at one point they said that they do see her on the video footage, and she looked like she was like inebriated, staggering, very out of it, drunk as fuck. And that's what they were saying. They was trying to put out this narrative that she was drunk as shit. And then around 12:48, they found her in the actual freezer of the hotel on the first floor or the basement or whatever. And this was a double steel door, thick ass industrial freezer, that is only accessed by the employees. Now, they said that she was so drunk she walked up in there and the door closed and she died up in there. And we are supposed to believe this. The story just does not add up. And people put out theories that she was raped, that she was set up, that she was murdered, and every one of them is plausible. It's fucking plausible, okay? I'm still waiting on the details, and it's just a sad fucking thing, like, because it's so many parts that does not add the fuck up. And I ain't never been this invested in something in so long, but it just don't add up because, like I said, we all been teenagers. We all, want to go out and do what we want to do, and we had our friends, we go kick it. But what type of friends gonna them ain't your friends, bitch. I'm just saying, I will never, ever, ever leave my friends behind. If I came with you, I'm fucking leaving with you, okay? We go out to the club, we go to a party, we go to any fucking event, bitch. I'm not leaving without you, okay? Bitch, if I can't find your ass, we stand there until the cops come and find your ass, okay? I'm not leaving the fucking scene, all right? All this shit fucking reminded me, like, let me tell you something. I don't even fuck with this bitch no more, but a bitch back in the day, somebody that I was once cool with, she had a fucking birthday party, bitch, and we went to the club, okay? It was her fucking night, it was her fucking day, we chilling, we having a good time. These niggas just kept coming up on her, alright? And she was so fucking uncomfortable, and she was looking at me like, don't fucking go, bitch, and we was about to get ready to go. We wait for the coats and shit like that. Dude kept coming up and stuff. And I'm looking like, yo, bro, you're going to have to bag back. You're going to have to bag the fuck back. And I just wouldn't leave. That would have been real fucked up of me if I would have just said, fuck it, bitch, I'm finna go get in the car. Okay? That's y'all shit. Do what you do, bitch. It's your birthday. Have fun. Whatever. And noticing how uncomfortable she was, that would have been real fucked up for me to just fucking leave. Okay? And to this day, regardless if I fuck with you or not, I wouldn't change that situation for nothing, bitch. Like, you don't leave a person. You come with somebody, you stay with that bitch. You keep your eye on that bitch. And even if you lose sight of them, you fucking stay until that shit is resolved, bitch, okay? So you won't look like some foul shit, look foul for not staying and protecting your homegirl. Okay, your homegirl or your homeboy, you don't leave them like that. I will fucking never do nobody like that, okay? Because, bitch, if something happened, then something gonna happen to the both of us. That's how I look at it, bitch, okay? We gonna fight to the death. That's what it is. And we gonna be fighting side by fucking side, okay? That's what it is, What also don't add up is you claim y'all was on the 9th floor. You were on the ninth floor, then all of a sudden, she's so inebriated, you go out in the hallway, you say she was barely holding herself up, and a friend brought her out into the hallway, but then the friend lost sight of her, and then y'all going from door to door to see what's going on, but then you couldn't find her, and the same friend actually had a job at the hotel. So she got them to hook up on the rooms, okay? Because it was 2 rooms, all right? And I'm just sitting here like, it don't add up. It don't add up, all right? And then you said you went back in there to get her phone and stuff because she said she left her phone and car keys, and that's when you found out that she was missing. It's too many different stories that's going on. And they were snitching on themselves when they was posting stuff on the, on social media when it first broke. It just was not adding up. The story's just not consistent. Do I feel as though that they said it could be a setup? Okay, it was dudes there that she didn't know or whatever. They saying that she possibly was raped. It was a live that one of the girls went and did, and you saw some stuff that was going on in her glasses. You heard some things in the background. I did hear something about somebody being raped in the raped somewhere, and I heard that shit. Now, bitch, I was looking at the live so many fucking times, okay? And you just don't know. You just don't fucking know. And then another video just all of a sudden comes out with the girl, just walking around and looking fine. And if it was after the live, she was not drunk. She was not inebriated or whatever. She looked perfectly fine. Okay. And I want to know why this stuff is just now coming out. Like, y'all need to go ahead and release every fucking thing. Because if you're innocent of doing foul play, doing wrong or whatever, go ahead and release that shit and tell the cops exactly what the fuck it is that you know. Cops are just now going to investigate and look at this girl's live video that's been circling around and reposted over and over and over again. You guys are just now about to look at that. When you first told her mother that no, she did this to herself, it was a freak accident. No, that is not fucking possible. If she was as drunk as y'all say she was, how she gonna get that door open? And how she know that it was down there? Like, girl, it just don't make sense, okay? And then all of a sudden on the surveillance footage, she all of a sudden disappears. We don't see her going to certain places or whatever. That to me tell me that that's somebody that works up in that building who know exactly where them cameras are, and they know where to hide, when to hide, and how to get past them without seeing shit. Okay, so they won't get caught. All right. Then there's a new theory saying that the fucking manager of the hotel selling organs on the black market. Girl, get the fuck out of here with that one. Okay, they ain't even said that she was sliced open or whatever yet. Okay, but who fucking knows? We just waiting for the report to come back to see what exactly happened to the body. Okay, the cause of fucking death. Was it really because she was intoxicated and she just froze to death up in the freezer, or was it some foul play afoot? Was she sexually assaulted? Was it an overdose or whatever? All I'm saying is, bitch, y'all left with the keys, and then they did that shit like it was gonna be their alibi to make it seem like they was doing something. I was like, so if all this shit happened within this time, why is it that you brought the car back at 4 o'clock in the morning? Like, it's just not making sense to me. It really isn't, and it's so fucked up. Okay, and the moral of the story is you have to be aware of who your friends are and the situations that they are trying to get you into. And yes, and see, this is what I'm talking about when I said just because you are 18, 19 years old or whatever, you are not an adult in my eyes, because you can't make clear judgments for yourself. Most of y'all can't. And this girl clearly didn't make good judgments, okay? And I'm not blaming her because she thought these bitches was her friend, all right? And I'm going in on the friends because, once again, if it was a setup, that's fucked up, okay? And either way, all of y'all know something that happened up in there, and y'all are holding the fuck back. And if you really truly cared about this girl, you would have been the first people to say, bitch, this is what fucking happened. I don't give a fuck. This shit happened. I ain't know nothing about this, but I'm gonna tell you what I know. And that's not what's going on, okay? And if you was real friends, you would have stayed and you would have kept an eye on your friend and protected her, okay? You protect your friends. That's what loyalty is, and that's what friendship is, and that's what family the fuck is, okay? Y'all did that girl dirty regardless of what happened, what went down, okay? We shouldn't even be talking about this right now. And it is so fucked up. I don't want to hear no more theories. I seen them all. I hear them all, and a lot of them is plausible as shit, okay? I'm just waiting for the ME report to come out. And I seen the girl that was actually recording the live. She went to the police station, North Chicago police station. They was recording that too. And you can hear, because somebody was in there recording them on the low, and you can literally hear her people basically trying to blame it on the girl's supposed best friend. Like, it's her fault. She knew what was going on. I said, wow. Okay. And I get him a couple of days. I get him by the end of the week or probably next week before this shit busts wide open. Okay? Somebody knows fucking something. Then you got one of the dudes tweeting on either tweeting or putting on Facebook talking about some, I'm just saying, if you gonna get raped, ain't no point in fighting. Just go ahead and let that shit happen so you won't have to lose your life. You can go home afterwards. Don't act like you ain't been fucking anyway. So just go ahead. I'm sitting here like, you know what? That's fucked up. And see, then it brings into the question of this rape culture. And I've been seeing tweets so frequently ever since this happened about how, I seen this one tweet saying that men are gonna rape. So we got to teach these women how to prevent rape, to prevent this from happening and all this stuff. Well, if you said men are really going to rape, what's the point in how is a woman going to prevent that? Oh, don't give me that shit. Well, she dressed this way and she was doing this and she was doing that. She was asking for it. If a bitch didn't say, come fuck me, come hit this, yes, you don't do it. Regardless if she come outside or come brown, you bucket ass fucking naked, bitch, you don't do it, okay? There is no preventative measures for a woman to prevent a man from fucking raping them, okay? Or for anybody getting raped. Niggas, bitches, they rape just because most of the time. It's a power thing, bitch. You can be the dirtiest bitch on this motherfucking planet and get raped. You can be fully fucking clothed and get fucking raped. You can be goddamn mute, bitch, and get fucking raped. You can be a fucking child and get fucking raped, okay? It is no fucking preventative measures like that. All right, so what are you talking about? Let's fucking be concerned and teach and quit talking and putting so much focus on the women and saying what they should do to prevent them from being raped or whatever. Let's teach our boys that they need to keep their dicks to themselves. Okay? Unless a woman or the partner that they're with say, yes, we can have consensual sex. And even if they say, yes, we can go ahead and do this. And if they all of a sudden want to change their mind, you abide by that shit. Okay? Because if you do anything else, that is a violation to their fucking body. You don't need to think with your dick, okay? Just because your masculinity ain't being shown as to how many bitches or niggas or whoever the fuck it is that you can fuck, okay? And you don't take that shit. I don't know how we got onto rape shit, but I just been seeing that stuff, and I'm just tired of seeing the ignorance or whatever. All right, everybody want to blame the victim, and I'm not even talking about the Kanika Jenkins case because we don't know exactly what happened. I'm just waiting for more details, okay? But the whole thing is, we need to teach boys and women and girls about this shit, okay? Don't just put it on the women. Don't just put it on the so-called victims or whatever. It's the actual man who is out here doing this shit, okay? And women, all right? Let's not act like women don't be raping people too, okay? Come on now. Ugh, I'm sorry. I just had to go there. But y'all leave y'all thoughts on the Kanika Jenkins case. And we're going to move on and try to get into a little something else. Bitch, I sure can't wait till Janet Jackson concert come up. If you're going to Janet Jackson concert in Chicago, put it down in the comments. Let's rap. Because, bitch, I will be there on the 26th. I don't know what fucking row. I'm on the main floor. Y'all already know I'm on the main floor, bitch. I'm close enough. I'm close the fuck enough. Bitch, I'm going to lose my goddamn life, all right? Janet Jackson came back. She came back with a force, okay? I mean, mama snatched, all right? Hitting them 8 counts. Stiff as fuck, but she doing her shit, bitch. Y'all seen that? Well, I seen a clip where she mixed she had Rock the Boat mixed into one of her songs. She had Cardi B mixed in. I said, Cardi B is out here doing that shit, bitch. All right. So yeah, I can't fucking wait. Bobby Brown is suing TV1. Okay, he's suing TV1 because of this Bobby Christina movie that's coming out next month. And it's understandable. He was like, y'all trying to portray stuff that you really don't know nothing about. And, I'm pretty sure that Pat Houston sold them the rights because I don't hear Pat Houston bitching about nothing. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Pat Houston is the one that sold the rights or whatever to the movie. And TV1, of course, they ain't, they stand by their movie or whatever. And surprisingly, he's not even suing for that big amount for a celebrity or whatever. He just suing for $1 million, you know? And I feel he has every right to sue. Like, let this girl die. Let this whole situation die. I saw the Whitney Houston Can I Be doc on Showtime, and I will say that that was a very, very good documentary. Okay, it was footage that we never saw before, or some footage that we never saw. People in her actual camp that was actually, with her behind the scenes, and we saw another side, in a humanistic side to Whitney, and it was really, really good. They touched on their relationship with Robin. Bitch, Robin and Bobby used to box. Okay, and Bobby was a little salty because Robin used to beat his ass. All right, and I can fucking see that shit. And basically, I will tell you this to the day I die. Had Robin and Whitney Houston been able to be with Robin the way that she wanted to, they inferred that they had this little relationship. They used to be kitty clack sisters. Okay, she would still be here. She would still be here because they said on that last tour that they were showing, some shit went down that Robin left. Okay, I guess she was forced out or whatever, and they never been the same or had a communication ever since then. And that's when we really started seeing Whitney spiraling, spiraling, spiraling. Now, had Robin would have been there, I'm pretty sure Robin would have said, "Bitch, you need to tighten the fuck up. Put that shit down," but she didn't have that friend, that real friend that was looking out for her like Robin was, and it's so sad. It's so sad. But I'm here for Bobby doing this. Shout out to Risa. Shout out to Issa Rae. Issa Rae is out here being a bad bitch, okay? Issa Rae had her little glow up. Nothing was wrong with Issa anyway. But y'all seen from season 1 to season 2, her and Lawrence, they lost weight. They he got a little shape up and all that shit, toned the fuck up. Issa out here being cover girls and stuff. I said, look at this bitch. Okay? Mom started from fucking YouTube, and look at her now. Like, if you cannot see why I say she is an inspiration, listen, just go back and look, okay? From Aqua Black Girl on fucking YouTube, to getting her book out, to getting on HBO, not just one season, 2 seasons, and then everybody fucking loving the work. Okay, now she about to be in movies. Now she a fucking cover girl, and she's still humble as all fuck. Bitch, that's somebody that you can look up to, all right? That's a celeb that really don't act like a celeb, that you can still look up to. I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. Nicki Minaj, like y'all know, it was Fashion Week. Teyana Taylor. Let's just talk about Teyana Taylor and this goddamn body of hers. Is she in a modeling contract or something? Because I seen her modeling for a few shows, alright? And that bitch body is insane, okay? She is fucking everything. Let me just tell y'all this. I ain't gonna fucking lie, and I know some of y'all was feeling the same way and thinking the same way. The first time I ever seen Teyana Taylor was on My Sweet 16 back in the day. And I could have sworn that bitch was a dyke, okay? And I'm sorry for using that word, but bitch, I can use it. Some of y'all can't. But y'all get what I'm saying. I thought she was a stud. And then I thought she was a STEM, okay? A STEM is a stud, and a FEM, they interchange. Sometimes they can be a little manly, sometimes they can be a little girly. They can do both, okay? That's what a STEM is. I'm going to hit you up on some lingo for the gay girls, okay? But then she came out with the Google Me song. I was like, she got signed with Pharrell. I was like, when's she going to really pop? Something about her just really wasn't making me gravitate towards her. But then I seen her in movies and stuff. But then her glow up just came all of a sudden. I said, damn, bitch. And then she started, putting it out there that she really do like dick. And I was like, oh, okay. Her and her husband, they are so fucking cute together. This bitch, now you doing all this shit with the fashion and stuff. When we gonna get a fucking album? Because I love that Chapter 7. I fucking love that album to this day. I play that shit to the end, okay? You put out this little single with the Migos or with Quavo, and I'm like, okay, that's cute now, but when we gonna get some more? I really feel like you should have capitalized on this shit when you came out as the girl in the Fade video, when everybody was talking about it, okay? That was your moment to put something out right then and there, right then and there, right then and there, so that it can continue. But girl, go ahead and do your thing. I will say this: if there was ever a Little Kim biopic that comes out, Teyana Taylor better play her. Okay, y'all seen that clip when she was on that escalator and they was just busted out, and then Iman was her hype man. I said yes. I was here for it. I was here for it. Anyway, Nicki Minaj was at fashion show. She did this show. She was performing at it. I can't remember the name. It begins with a P. But they were saying that she put out something saying that, thank you for letting me be up in here and having my people up in here and all this stuff, because you have a lot of designers who, appropriate black culture but wouldn't have black people sitting in the front row most of the time. Mind you, she was at the front row of a few of these fashion shows, but I mean, what she's saying isn't wrong, okay? But I'm just want to know why all of a sudden now, okay? We remember when she had that little dispute with Giuseppe and when them shoes, and he brought out them shoes that was called Nicki, and she automatically thought that they was using her name as if she was the only Nicki out here. But, how do y'all feel about that? And we've seen it. We've seen it. She said, she did point out that, y'all will appropriate black culture, but you will not have us sitting in the front row, or you won't have the models that look like it or look like us in your shows. And we've seen that, and that is true. And we've seen some designers get called out for the bullshit too, and some of them don't really give a fuck. Okay, but y'all tell me how y'all feel about her specifically coming out saying it. And this shit with Tyrese and The Rock, look, Tyrese is just irritating. And, it's very fucking disappointing because I loved me some Tyrese. Like, I really loved him. Before there was Kofi, there was Tyrese. There really was Tyrese. Oh my God, happy birthday. There really was. It was Tyrese. Tyrese, he did it for me. Like, I used to love Tyson Bedford and I love Tyrese, okay? It was just something about them. That's how I knew some things were going on. I was like, girl, you got a problem. I said, I know. But like, I wasn't sexually attracted, but they was just so fucking attractive to me, okay? And, Tyrese with his milk dug head ass bitch, that was really cute and shit. So I'm like, he's singing. He got his little pearly right, singing about Coca-Cola, always Coca-Cola, yeah. On the boat, on the damn bus and shit. And then, sweet lady, won't you be my sweet lover? I said yes, I will. And Maya Campbell was up in the video too. It was just, that's nostalgia, okay? How you gonna act like that? These are the signs of love. Come on. Meta Scorpio. Come on, we can sing the whole thing. We can sing the whole fucking thing, alright? But then when he started opening up his mouth, it just was like, bruh. Niggas start getting money, not TV money, and not music money, movie money. And just start opening up his mouth being preachers and shit, telling people what they should and shouldn't do. And now you on here writing essays to the fucking Rock because it's a possible Hobbs movie that might be happening or whatever. Hobbs is his character from the Fast and the Furious franchise, okay? The Rock's character. So the fuck what, bitch? Let him get his. Is you mad because you can't go? And I know, at first I thought he was just being joking, okay? With the first post. I was like, he just being funny or whatever. People taking it a little bit too serious. But then he came back out with a whole ass essay trying to defend what he said, okay? He talking about I'm just trying to look out for us, everybody on this Fast 8 franchise, the Fast and the Furious franchise, the people that work on the whole movie, not just the actor. I'm just trying to make sure that our kids can stay in private school, okay, and all this shit. And, everybody eat off of us, and we making money for everybody. And I'm sitting here like, Tyrese, shut the fuck up. You literally act like your kid. First of all, your kid probably about to be out of school in a few years, all right? You ain't going broke no time soon. You get paid a lot for being up in Fast and the Furious, plus the royalties that you probably get paid from that, plus the money that you got paid for being in at least 2 Transformer movies, okay? Let's stop playing with that shit. The Rock is good. Do you know how much he get paid each movie that he fucking do? That nigga probably get paid like $20 million. That motherfucker ain't worried, bitch. Come on, let him do his thing, all right? And you go do yours and worry about yourself, okay? Him getting a franchise movie or spin-off movie on his character. You know, I could see that shit happening because he just came out of nowhere and he do look like he got a backstory. But for that to happen, like, girl, so the fuck what? It happens, let it happen. Move on. Like, Tyrese, you do the fucking most. You do the most. All right? Go get you another movie. You're bored? You bored? Go play with your wife. Like, he irks me so much. Ain't nobody say nothing about you being on Star. Like, what is going on? Like, Tyrese, go sit down somewhere. Is there anything else I really want to talk about? Um, because I'm recording this. Is this Lala? Lala is so fucking dumb. And I'm talking about Lala Scissorhands. She remade Teyana Taylor's performance at that fashion show when she was dancing and shit. I am so fucking tired of her. But anyway, go on the Shade Room, you can see it. But, you know, shout out to Cardi B. Cardi B album said, you know, she said it's gonna drop next month in October. You know, so I'm looking forward to that. I already spoke about you know, Toni Braxton's album is supposed to drop at the top of the year, and her single Deadwood is about to come. Toni fucking Braxton, bitch. I don't give a fuck if that shit photoshopped or not. Mama will look so fucking good on her little cover for that Deadwood single. It's so good, bitch. I said keep doing you, okay? When the oldest sister looks better than, you know what? All of them motherfuckers. Come on now. Something ain't in the milk, ain't clean. But bitch, keep on. Y'all know. I can't wait for the album to come out. Serena, she announced, she did this little Instagram story on her IG, and it was so freaking cute, about the beginning of her pregnancy, and it's like her post and her fiance's post put up together all the way from the beginning to the end. And then she made the big reveal of her little baby girl Alexis, which is the same name. She has the exact same name as her father, so they call her Junior. You know, I don't know why people were so confused as to why they put Junior. Well, she got the same name as the daddy, and I know it's not common to see, you know, girls with the Junior at the end, but that's what's going on. And it is real cute. She looked real happy with him, and you know, congratulations. Um, anything else? I'm just gonna end it here. If something else pops up, you know, I might be back on it. Okay, so you know, since we was talking about, you know, friends and stuff, what defines? And I said I'm gonna do this at the end of every video. How do you define friendship? And if you was in a situation and you go out with your friends, do you leave them behind? Or do you stay? You know, let's discuss. All right. And have you ever been put in this you know, situation where you had to choose, like, I don't know, a fucked up situation where you know, just stuff wasn't right, okay, with the friendship or whatever. You know, bitches be out here jealous of people. Like, have you ever had the sense that one of your friends was jealous of you or was plotting on your ass? You know, let's discuss in the comments. And I hope you guys have an enjoyable weekend. You know, it is fall. It is fall. Like, the leaves are really changing colors. I don't give a fuck. The 22nd ain't here yet. September is damn near over with, bitch. We are halfway done with September. October is here in a couple of weeks, bitch. Okay? And I said, well, damn. Okay? Well, damn. Bitch, I got the whole week off next week. I am so fucking good. Bitch, I'm just sleeping, okay? I really had to put in some vacation days just so I can catch up on some sleep because a bitch ain't been getting no sleep. But, anyway, and I still got a whole bunch left. Child, and I gotta use them before the year out. But, anyway, I hope you guys have a good one. Be safe, okay? Watch your people and have a fun time. Peace. And before I get off of here, and I'm sorry that I'm ending this video like this because it just came to me. Speaking with the Kanika Jenkins case, it was also another case that was going on out here where this 36-year-old woman, she got mad at this 23-year-old girl who's supposed to have been her friend, okay, because I guess some dude that she actually liked her, all right, and the girl passed out drunk as fuck. She allowed dudes to come in and to sexually assault her and rape her while she was unconscious and filmed that shit. and posted it. Bitch, you're fucking 36 years old and you acting like a fucking child because a nigga didn't want you but wanted somebody else. Get the fuck out of here. I hope they put your ass under the fucking jail. And then you gonna post it? Girl, we gotta do better. We gotta do fucking better. And this is also in fucking Chicago. Trash ass people. Okay? But once again, you guys be good. Have a great one. And I will see you guys later. Peace.